welcome back to my channel. Susanna's here with me, so if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Sorry, we have Victoria in the background. She's making all types of baby noises, so just you'll hear that throughout the video. But if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thank you for your support. And please, guys, give this a thumbs up, this video a thumbs up. So today we're kind of going to talk about something a little interesting that we actually never took time to think about until...
Nah, we're kind of just spitballing.
We really are. Sorry, guys.
A baby noise.
Alright, guys, so we're going to be talking about polyamorous, that's it, right? Relationships. So, we are kind of curious about if you guys ever been in one of those. If you have, comment below, because we want to know like the pros and cons of that. We're just kind of interested in it, and we did like our research on it and things like that, and we're kind of just wondering, like, we kind of want to have a discussion about it and just see how we feel about it, our opinions. So, what do you think? Like, do you think like it's? I know you've asked me this before. If it's possible to love more than one person. Do you think it's possible to love more than one person?
I think that now, because I felt like you would need enough time with the person to be able to develop those feelings, and now that I know, well, from an outside perspective, from reading, obviously the people that are in that relationship are very comfortable with their partners spending quality, emotional, physical time with another person. So I feel like in that situation, it probably is possible to fall in love with two people at the same time.
I think so. Yeah, I think so too. I think that, like I said, I was thinking like your heart doesn't have limitations on how many people you can love. Like, I think it's all about the chemistry you have with those people. I'm not sure if you can, I mean, the thing is, my thing is, maybe, I don't know if you can love this, like, more than one person equally. Like, if you can, like, love, like, okay, you love this one person, but, and you also love this person, but do you love them the same, or do you love one more than the other?
Well, there has to be one main person.
Because
that's allowing that other person to go out, or I feel like you would probably love the main person that you're with. Well, if there is a main person. I don't know.
So
there would always have to be a main person.
Because I was reading up on it, doing the research, and it said, you know, some people, it depends on the agreement that you have with the people, like the person. You know, some people like have a main, and then they have like multiple people around them that are like, they don't get that as much love, but they get love, they get the attention. But they always have that one main person they can go to and like split bills with, live with, and stuff like that. And then there's other types of agreements where you can have, there's no main. You love them all equally. You should have a relationship with everybody. So I don't know, like, how, you know, my thing is like, can you really equalize your love for everybody, or is it one that you're always going to have more love for than the other?
Yeah, no. If you're definitely doing that type of relationship, we would definitely like to know about that.
Yeah. Like,
how that goes.
And do you ever get jealous in these relationships? Because, you know, I know you have that agreement, you kind of think of like, oh, this is what we agreed on, but you're still human. So, like, I think it's a natural thing to get jealous if you see someone you love kissing someone else or giving that attention to someone, or if you're not even around them and you're at home doing whatever, and then but you know in the back of your mind that they're out there, they can be with that other person, like, especially
if you're in love with them.
Yeah. So that's hard. I personally couldn't. I personally wouldn't be able to do it. I get whoever's into that, you know, in that relationship or is open to things like that. Props to you.
I'm too selfish.
I am too. I can't share with. I wouldn't be able to share my, like, have someone. I want their attention, their full attention. I don't want them to have attention partly with me and partly with someone else, and I can't do that to someone else either. I wouldn't be able to do that. And plus, it's a lot of work. I would feel like it's a lot of work.
Well, I don't think
like,
it probably wouldn't be a lot. It's not like they're hiding anything.
No, I mean, like, attention, like having like quality time with each person.
Yeah, probably like emotionally exhausting.
Yeah.
Well, depending, you know, if you're, I don't know.
That's a lot of balance.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if one person would feel jealous if that person's spending more time with the other person. But then again, that person's not sitting at home waiting for them because they're both into that. You know, or maybe that other person that they're with just knows that that's what they do and they accept it, but they're not into it
Right.
themselves.
That's where communication for like really needs to come in. And like, what if you feel different when you're in a relationship? What if you start off like that and then you kind of like, I can't do this anymore. I love this person too much to want to share them with someone else. Like, how do you? That's a heartbreak, because they're not. What if they don't feel the same? You know, they might be okay with how their lifestyle is and they don't want to change anything, and you are feeling some type of like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I want you and only you, but they don't. They love you, but they can't. That's not them. That's not their. You know what they believe. So it's a lot of risk, I think, to it.
Yeah, and especially like speaking about that, I feel like it's kind of like a either take it or lose it type of thing.
Yeah.
Especially if the person that you're with is really into that type of lifestyle, you can't just change that person because they're already in their ways. Again, I mean, this is just my opinion. I don't know if it's even the way it is. Somebody might be comfortable in that and then just might be actually in love with that person enough to where they respect how they feel and just out of that lifestyle. Yeah.
That's a lot of emotional stress. I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know. It's just, and what if, let's say, okay, what if something happens? You never know, okay? Things happen, there's always a 1%. What if someone gets pregnant? What if these people, multiple people, and then one gets pregnant? How do you go about that? How do you even, do you, like, this kid's gonna come, does it continue? Does that type of relationship continue, or does it stop and that person just tries to singly, do a single relationship at that point?
I don't think so. I think that they would probably still continue the relationship with the person that they're with because they're most likely in love with them, but still might be in love with somebody else. So
it's still gonna
then they're not living in the household with
the
5 other people or the other person that they're dating. So the child will never be subjected to that. So I don't think that would really change anything.
But you think, like, if they got someone pregnant that's not in their household, like, that's...
Then obviously they have another household. They're not living... Even if somebody, if your husband's living with you and he... So they have the person that they're mainly living with, but then they also obviously have the other person that they're most likely in love with, but they're pregnant and they don't live with them. I feel like it would still be able to work regardless if they don't... they're not with that person,
like having someone.
Yeah. So I guess it would be hard because if especially not the person that they're mainly with, like if they are living with somebody, splitting bills with somebody, I don't know if that would change. Would the other person get jealous just because of that? Because see, I don't even know.
Yeah, like I would like that's the thing. Would you get jealous of someone else if you're in love with someone and they got someone else pregnant that they love or that they're in love with? Can you still handle that type of relationship? Can you still stick around? Like, those are things that are really risky. Emotionally, like, mental, everything is like, really exhausting. Like, and another thing is, are you able to, I know I said love, but can you be in love with more than one person?
The same thing.
Like, no.
You love somebody, you're in love with somebody. It's the same thing.
No. Love is like generic love, love is love, but
yeah,
love, like in love, like you're like,
yeah,
like that's your ride or die, like that's your life,
Yeah.
Well, so like, can you do that with more than one person? That's what I'm saying, like the in love, like. I think you could love more than one person.
I think you could be in love.
I don't know about the in love.
More than one person. See, I think you can. See, yeah.
I
feel like you can be in love with more than one person, but you would have just a little splash of a little bit more love than you would with one person.
So it wouldn't be equal.
So it wouldn't be equally in love, if that makes sense. If there's anything lesser.
And do these people ever meet each other? Like, do they all, because I know some people can live in the same household and have that type of relationship with other people. Like, they all, like, there's 4 people and they all love each other and have that whole agreement.
That can happen.
And they live together.
Yeah, that can happen.
That's really risky too with the whole, some people can make it work.
Listen.
Some people make it work. Okay, I'm just, like, who am I to judge? I don't know. But that's really, like, to me, that's a high risk of being prone of, like, jealousy. There's high risk of
murder.
So, I don't know. It's not, like, it's to each his own, really. Like, if you really think you can handle something like that, like, you have to have a full-on agreement with the people that you're, or the person that you're doing that with. You know what I mean? Like, because what if you expect something from it, they don't? What if they're, like, completely open to, like, whatever, and you're just like, no, I'm okay with this half of what we talked about, but not this half of what we talked about. Like, those things are really gonna have to be known before even starting that type of relationship. That's a lot.
Before even being in a relationship with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're open to it, like, how do you know that you're open to it? Like, you would have to test it out. How do you know? Test try it.
You just gotta ignore those feelings. There's religions that do this.
Yeah.
But listen to
them. Yeah. So, I don't know. This is a really big topic. Like, it's something that is controversial. Because some people are like, oh, that's only, like, some people really highly believe that you find that one person. Some people believe in soulmates, some don't. Some people are like, oh, you have to have that. You have one person and that's your person. Like, you can't have any other one in your relationship. Some people just prefer it not to be that way because they want, there's a, I don't know, like a trust and bond with one person. Like, some people feel you can't have that type of relationship with someone else, like other people, rather than just one. Mm-hmm. Some people do believe that. It's really based on your preferences. It's based on your agreement with people that you're surrounding yourself with. And I don't know. Like, I personally couldn't love more than one person, and like to that level. I feel like if I'm gonna give my love to, it's gonna be one person, that attention, that love, that affection, that
but if somebody
everything.
I feel like if somebody already has their mindset on it, and they're actually like dedicating their time and their emotions to more than one person, and they know that their partner's doing it too, I mean, why not just invest everything you have in both of those people? Or, you know, more than just the two people. I don't know.
That's the thing too. I'm thinking those people are probably not looking to do any future, like get married, have kids, things like that, right? Like, how would you be able to manage that if you're in a type of relationship? Because I know people have open marriages, but this is not open relationship conversation. This is a different type of conversation. There's differences between
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous is when you're in love with multiple people and in a relationship.
You can invest emotionally, physically, all that.
Open relationship is just having one main person, but you have side people around you that you guys can have sex with. Yeah. It's different, so we learned that.
You can't sit down and cuddle with them. Okay. You just get jiggy and you leave.
That's that. Friends with benefits on the side.
Or would an open relationship qualify for like threesomes? Would that be considered an open relationship?
I would say no, because unless it's a consistent thing. Like, I think if it's like a one-time experiment thing, like just to spice up your relationship with someone, I would say no, because it's one time.
Just trying it out.
Yeah, but if it's like consistent and that's like something you guys want to just continue and it's like helping your relationship, I think that it's kind of considered an open relationship.
Yeah, but then, see, now we're getting off subject.
Yeah, we really are.
Back on polyamorous.
So, I don't know. I feel like you and I believe the same thing. Like, we wouldn't be able to do something like that.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I have my fiancé sitting in the living room and I will kill you.
That's just not our style, our preference.
I'm selfish.
But, like I said, we're not judging nobody. If you're into that, you have a preference and that's your lifestyle. No one's here to tell you like, oh, you're not allowed to do that, or no, you can't do that because it's wrong. You have to go by this book and these rules. Like, no, everyone is different. There's no rules to love. There's no rules to how you spread out your love to people. It's really how, like, everyone's an adult, they do their thing, you know? But, so we kind of want to know what you guys think about this conversation. Like, if you have any, like, input about it and opinions, like, put your comments below. And if you're in a relationship like that, please put a comment below, too. We're kind of interested on that.
Educate us.
Yes, we're kind of, like, really curious about finding out more about it, like, someone that's actually in that type of relationship. So, but, yeah, thank you for watching. This was a really interesting topic. We have to have different... We're going to do some more topics like this because this is really interesting. I never really sat there and thought about things like that. You know what I mean? Like, I knew about it, but I never really do that. How can they handle doing being with multiple people? So, it's a cool conversation to have. So just please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, please put your comments below if you have any like input about this. We wanted to make this a little bit fun. We had a serious conversation. Now we want to do like a little fun game at the end of this to make loosen up the the vibes. So we're gonna play a game. I don't know what the freak is called. I don't know what it's called. The word game. The thing is, we're supposed to say, like, I'm gonna say a random word, then she has to say a random word, but not what I say. Like, we have to keep going, saying random words.
Can't repeat it.
And, yeah, we can't repeat each other's words. But should we time it?
I know, because we can't even go longer than a minute. It's
Alright.
gonna go like a couple seconds because you're gonna lose.
Someone's a little confident, but let's do it. Alright, let's do it. You start.
Candle.
Wax.
Bottle.
Camera.
Lotion.
Eyes.
Baby formula.
Mom. Real
Flower.
mom. Hair. Weird. Go ahead.
Go.
Hair.
Flower.
Shoes.
Pink.
Car seat.
Cable.
Tire.
TV.
Blinds.
Alarm.
Underwear.
Doorknob.
Shoes.
Pants.
Socks.
Fingers.
Shirt.
Nails.
Arms.
Eyes.
Ears.
Lashes.
Lipstick.
Teeth.
Lips.
Tongue.
Eyebrows.
Baby.
Sky.
Towel.
Sun.
Closet.
Iron.
Clouds.
Spaghetti.
Blue.
Meatballs.
Shoes.
Fork.
Spoon.
Grass.
Sink.
Sun.
Knife.
Moon.
Stars.
Saturn.
Venus.
Pluto.
Uranus.
Nail polish.
Fan.
Crap, I stink at this.
Trash.
Lost.
Trash.
Earrings. Toothbrush.
Neck.
Floss.
Toothpaste.
Dentist.
Assistant.
Doctor.
Office.
Medical.
Table.
Scanning.
Chair.
Faxing.
Blanket.
Phone.
Purple.
Blue.
Paint.
Diaper.
Ceiling.
Fan.
I think I said that.
You didn't say fan.
I did say fan.
When?
Blue.
You said blue already.
I think I said fan though, I swear. You gotta
Yeah, we
remember
can't
that.
know.
I guess I lost.
Alright, you wanna try again? Another round?
Wait, but we gotta say different things though. We
Yeah,
can't.
we're like
I
feeding
don't
off each
remember what
other
we said
because I say
before.
dentist, you say office.
Yeah.
But it's kind of an automatic thing.
See?
Alright. Let's start with job titles.
Oh wait, hold on. Job titles? Oh, okay. Go.
Okay. Doctor.
Lawyer.
Pediatrician.
Medical assistant.
Dentist.
Dental assistant.
Medical assistant.
I said that.
You said dental
Boom,
assistant.
lost. I said medical assistant.
After dental?
I said medical assistant before dental assistant.
That one didn't last that long. We have to do it one more then. Tiebreaker.
Okay, so what are we gonna say? That
one didn't last
colors?
There's only so many colors though.
Let's go. Purple.
Blue.
Magenta.
White.
Violet.
Baby blue.
Blue.
I'm gonna let you slide on that one. Okay, black.
Beige.
Green.
Blue.
Said it. Yes, I won. See, you said I was gonna lose. See, it's not as easy as it looks. You can't freaking repeat the other person.
My mind was going.